Well, it's always a treat to come down to Sevenbarrows, the home of Nicky Henderson, and over my shoulder is the box of the great Constitution Hill, looking to try and regain his champion hurdle crown. So far this season, he's been so impressive, but he is a horse that is able to have his own little personal private area. They know how special he is. Will he be able to defend his crown? Well, Nicky Henderson, at his press day, has been talking very optimistically about his chances. He said a horse had to be in the prime of his life with the way he was able to recover after that last flight blunder at the recent trials meeting at Cheltenham. So the indications are from trainer Nicky Henderson here on a glorious spring day is that Constitution Hill is primed and ready to give of his best in the champion hurdle. I'm standing outside the box of the overwhelming favourite for the champion chase, and that is Jonbon. And talking to Nicky Henderson, he suggests he's perhaps in the form of his life. Remember, he's not won at the festival, but when you think the only two defeats he suffered there at the festival, one at the hand of Constitution Hill and also El Fabiolo. But I have to say, this season he has proved to be the pick of the pack of the 2 mile chasers. But the only concern is that festival record. But talking to Nicky Henderson, he absolutely believes his 9-year-old is the one they've all got to beat. He couldn't be more pleased with the way this winter has gone. He's looking relaxed now, but let's hope he can sparkle on Queen Mother Champion Chase Day. This is outside the box of Lucky Place, and obviously likes a bit of chewing at his box, but he's certainly proved he's going to be one of the leading contenders in this year's Stayers Hurdle. Looks a very open division, but his performances this year suggest that he's bang on track, and Nicky Henderson is more than confident. Look, there are some good horses coming from over from Ireland, Nicky Henderson says, but Lucky Place is definitely putting himself firmly in the Stayers Hurdle map, considering this year is an open-looking division, and it doesn't seem to be an obvious standout star. But looking at Lucky Place, he looks in really good heart. He's a happy horse, and hopefully he'll be a happy horse come Stayers Hurdle Day on the 3rd day of the festival. Well, it was fascinating to see Nicky Henderson's 2 Triumph Hurdle horses. But the main focus, of course, is on Lulamba. Now, this is the clear favourite after 2 emphatic victories and put himself at the forefront of the market. And I have to say, looks an absolute picture. Not the biggest horse, is a very slightly framed, but clearly has a really good engine and has impressed everyone with his appearances on the racecourse. Can he go and win the Triumph Hurdle? Well, he's the market leader, but Nicky Henderson wasn't necessarily prepared to separate his 2, not only Lulamba, but of course Palladium. But definitely goes with a favourite's chance, and I have to say, got a lovely manner about him, relaxed, should be able to take in the frenetic atmosphere on Gold Cup Day. But for me, Lulamba is not going to be far away, as you would expect, given his price. I have to say, Palladium is a very interesting recruit to Nicky Henderson's yards, owned by the Bamfords, who've had great success, certainly on the flat and over the jumps as well. But Palladium, a very expensive recruit. Many people say that run at Huntingdon wasn't overly impressive, but talking to Nicky here at his press day, there's no 2 ways he thinks this horse will improve significantly for that run. Seems to love the jumping game, and that is going to be very important for a young horse in the hurly-burly of the Triumph Hurdle. Looks a very competitive renewal, but Palladium, do not be disappointed. He thinks he's overpriced, so there's a real chance this horse could feature at a decent price. But Nicky Henderson wasn't necessarily prepared to separate his 2, but what he did say is this horse is definitely going to be even better for that win at Huntingdon and will be very hard to beat come Triumph Hurdle Day.